Lenovo One will merge Windows and Android systems. Okay, so this is a really early situation, early look into something that's developing. This is coming via Giz China. According to recent official reports, Lenovo is working on a new system that will merge Windows and Android systems. Lenovo One will merge the smartphone-friendly Android with laptop-friendly Windows. And they show off a slide here of how that will work. It looks like this presentation took place in China. Obviously, it did. And if you look at the slide that was showcased at the event, you'll see one of Lenovo's laptops, which says Lenovo One on the screen. And then you see a smartphone to the right of it. And then you see a Bluetooth logo in between the two. Lenovo One appears to be a new system for smartphones in the 5G era. So for some reason, they've also illustrated, it's been important to signify that the smartphone is 5G capable. So it wasn't actually part of a presentation. It was a Weibo post by the looks of it. And the caption, Windows and Android will merge into one. Now, there's a lot of speculation taking place exactly how this will happen. It seems to be it will be some sort of mobile screen projection that possibly you'll have enough bandwidth, maybe even beyond something like Apple AirDrop or Huawei Share, that you would have enough bandwidth to potentially just have your smartphone experience on your laptop and maybe vice versa, cross-device connectivity. One button fast transmission for file transfers and other functions. So this is maybe in line with some of the stuff Samsung was thinking about with DeX, that your phone and your laptop kind of are the same thing or increasingly becoming similar. According to the officially released screenshots, Lenovo One supports Bluetooth quick links, and the computer reversely controls the mobile phone to transfer files at a high speed. The screenshot features a Z6 Pro 5G, that's a Lenovo smartphone, and the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. So again, very speculative at this point, but it got me thinking about how these devices interact and what the operating system of the future looks like. Increasingly, we're doing more on our smartphones. It's funny to me, I'm using Windows laptops recently, and I do almost everything I do in the Chrome browser, to be honest. Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny, in fact, how much of what I do gets done in the Chrome browser. And then you start to think, what would an Android, is it Chrome OS? Is it something else? Can it be a hybrid? Can you have a Windows Android hybrid? We had Microsoft, of course, put out their new products, including give us a look at their upcoming products, the Duo and Neo, which is some completely different version of Windows, trying to be that hybrid as well. Of course, for Lenovo, it makes the most sense to merge the two because they already have devices with Android on them and Windows on them, if they can find a way to do that. But it gets you thinking about that futuristic operating system and what it looks like, and how much it's tuned to mobile and how much it's tuned to the traditional OSs that exist. Or maybe it's one device for both. Maybe you see a futuristic laptop, which is kind of just a shell. It's the hardware, but really this is the brain without a physical dock because of the throughput available now through these new technologies. Imagine your phone goes with you everywhere you go anyways. Yep. So imagine these things can be incredibly thin and light if they're just
battery, really.
A giant battery to potentially charge your device, a keyboard and a display, and a lot less hardware. And they function as an external monitor. Mm-hmm. And the horsepower is on the phone as much as possible. I mean, it has existed in a few different ways, but is it the future? I don't know. We'll have to see. But nonetheless, it appears Lenovo is one of the companies working on something like that. Microsoft, you mentioned, also